Hi, I am David from Tarot Avenue, and today I am going to be doing a demonstration and teaching you how to do the astrology or zodiac tarot spread. Great time of year to be doing this, just at the turn of the year, because you can use this as a year ahead forecast, but it gives you a really good deep insight into the different sides of your personality and what lies ahead for you. But also just helps you understand who you are, or if you're reading for somebody else, helps them understand all the different kind of aspects of their personality, and it really looks at kind of the 12 different houses in astrology, which are represented by a different sign, a different zodiac sign as well. So I will run through this for you. It's a really useful spread, quite in depth, but it's a great one. You'll get some good information from this. So let's have a look at the layout. So you'll see there are 12 different cards that you're using, and there is a card representing each different zodiac sign, but that represents a different area of your life as well. So we start at the left-hand side, far left-hand side, and we start with Aries. So that's your first card there, and this really shows your basic personality there. So just gives a kind of overall view. It's like you want to say almost like in a nutshell, the type of basic personality and what you project to the outer world there as well. Then the next card round we get Taurus, so that's very much about your possessions, your material things in life. So if we were doing this as a 12-month forecast, say, it will show you kind of what you could be facing over the next 12 months in that aspect of your life. The third card is Gemini, and this is very much about communication, how you relate to others, how you present yourself to others, but how you communicate with other people, and even you can even look at how you communicate with yourself as well, and the relationship that you have with yourself. We're getting a bit deep there, but that's sometimes we do with tarot. The fourth card round there is the Cancer, and that's your domestic life, so your family life, your home life, very much your, when you're in your domestic space, and how that will be represented there. Then we get Leo, which is your love life, your sex life, your relationships, very much kind of affairs of the heart there. We know that Leos are always very passionate as well, so that is there. Then the sixth card round is your Virgo, and that's your work life, anything kind of professional, how you're represented at work and within your career. Then we get round to the Libra, that's your seventh card, and that's your one-to-one relationships, such as kind of marriage, or it can even be relationships at work, so partnerships at work, anything like that really. The eighth card is Scorpio, so that's any major changes that are heading your way, and how you can deal with those changes, so it can be like beginnings or endings as well. Then we get round to the ninth card, which is Sagittarius, and that is about learning. It's about kind of doing things a bit, how you can open yourself up to new opportunities, what you can do to do things differently. Then we get to Capricorn, which is about your achievements, but really your reputation, like how others view you, and the reputation that you have created for yourself, but any achievements that you can celebrate there as well. Then we get to Aquarius, which is your social life, so that will be around your kind of friends, your even in terms of your partner, but your life outside of home or work, so your social life very much. And then the last card is Pisces, which would represent your mystical life, maybe spiritual life, but can also show up any of your kind of fears, and anything that you're afraid of as well can come up through there, or even sometimes challenges that you can face. So I have pulled this spread, just hypothetical, but let's say it represents me for the next 12 months, and we will go through this card by card, just so you can get an overall view of how this spread can work for you. So I want to look at the I want to look at the first card there, which is basic personality, the devil. My mother always said I was a little devil, so there you go, the tarot is backing that up. So that is very much the devil. It would show me that there are lots of temptations for me out there. It's like, yes, I have this clear, especially starting the year, I have this clear vision about this is what I want to do, this is how I want to get there. But my goodness, there's so many temptations. There's, watching TV, there's procrastination, there's distractions, all those kind of things are there as well. So that would, but the devil can be about facing your fears as well. So it can be about being chained down by your fears. So for me, it could say I just need to release that, face up to those fears, and just get on with it and start doing what I do. That would what I would say for that card there. And then we get to the second card, which is Taurus, very much about possessions. So the Knight of Wands reversed. Now what this would say to me, the Knight of Wands reversed is somebody with just like a bit of a lack of direction. There's loads of passion there, but there is a bit of a lack of direction. So this would say I just probably need to find a little bit focused, need to get a bit clearer about what my goals are financially, material, in terms of the home, all those sorts of things. What do I actually want? So let's get that clear and let's make clear goals about that for the year ahead, and then I can set off on that path and see where I am headed, rather than just blindly going, I want this, I want that, I want that. So just need to get some clarity and goal setting around there. Communication, 7 of Cups. So this is, again, it's a card very much about focus and clarity. So I have to be careful not to have, but trying to be everything to everybody at the same time. I have to be clear about who I am and clear about the message that I want to convey. So it's really about finding my voice, and instead of channeling everybody else's tone of voice and trying to be lots of different things, it's about finding my voice and finding what's true to my heart as well. So being clear about what my message is that I want to share with the world and that I want to spread to the world, and what I want to be known for as well. So getting some focus there, but again, getting clear with myself about what's important to me and what's the message that wants to come from my heart to all of you guys, or just to anybody in my life, really. And then we get to Cancer, which is domestic life, Queen of Wands. So this for me is very much about, in domestic life, I'm taking control. It's a good card for me in the way that she's somebody who's leading from passion, is very much in control, but there's still that kind of soft, maternal, nurturing side there as well. So and that's how I want to. I do want to be somebody in the domestic life who knows, who can lead the family, but I also want to be soft and heart-led, but also respected for my passions as well. So that comes up as a good card for me. Then we get round to the love life, relationships in terms of love life and things like that, and we get the Page of Cups. And I love the Page of Cups. This is it's a reminder to me to be silly, to just have a bit of fun, to not take life too seriously, but be careful to listen to my intuition as well. There's always this little fish in there. The subconscious is wanting to jump out and really kind of bring that sense of fun, but also that sense of guidance as well. So it's a reminder that I need to tune into my inner voice and just be led by that as well, because it won't do me wrong. It'll guide me in the right direction. Then when we get to work life, the Page of Swords. So this can be saying maybe a new approach is needed when it comes to work. The Page of Swords, I always feel, is going to swing that sword and just make changes, but it's almost like with swords being related to thoughts and air, it can be very much a mindset change. So maybe I just need to change my approach, do things slightly differently, and there can be a learning situation there as well. Pages can be very much about learning, so I think, yes, a new approach. Instead of trying to do things like I've always done, let's try something different. Let's mix it up. What's the worst that can happen? So that's the Virgo card for the love, the work life. Then we get round to Libra, which is the one-on-one relationships or marriage or partnerships, and Four of Pentacles. So this is saying to me, solid. It's all very kind of focused, very, with the fours are very square, and I don't want to say boring there, but it's like nice, stable. So in terms of relationships, I would say nice and solid, probably nothing too exciting happening this year, but that can be a welcome thing to most. So I will take that quite happily. Then we get round to the major changes, the Scorpio card and Two of Cups. So this is an opportunity here. Like Two of Cups is about bringing two people together equally from a heart-led space as well. So I feel like there's an opportunity. Now it could be in terms of relationships, so it could be a new relationship, strengthening a current relationship, but also I feel like there's an opportunity to maybe work with somebody else, and really form a kind of partnership. And I am actually working on in my tarot business, working on some collaborations. So that could be something that could go really well and maybe bring me and somebody else together, but to become one. So maybe there is a chance for a partnership along the way there as well. And then we get round to the learning opportunity, and we get that's Sagittarius card. I get the Emperor reversed. So this is just a reminder to me that I can, march to the beat of my own drum. I don't have to follow a tried and tested path. I don't have to play by the rules. I can do things my own way, and sometimes it's good to just shake off those shackles, have a little bit of fun, and think, I'm going to be rebellious. I'm just going to try and do things my way instead of just trying to do it like everybody else has done, or the way that people are saying, oh no, you should do that, you should do that, you should do that. I think, well, let's just trust myself. And yes, it might be unconventional, but unconventional can be good. Then we get round to the Capricorn, achievements or reputation, Queen of Swords. So this would say that I would be known as somebody who maybe has an intelligent approach. I don't know, take from that what you think. But it could also, the Queen of Swords is somebody who will really get to the point quickly as well. And in terms of tarot, that's what I do like that. I do like to come from a heart-led place, of course, with tarot, but I also like to get to the root of the issue, and I like to have no nonsense. I'm not kind of super kind of esoteric and airy-fairy, and some people are, and there's really nothing wrong with that, but my approach is very kind of to the point. I want to help you guys on your own tarot journeys to get there and I want to make it simple. I want to cut everything away. So that could be what's coming up for the reputation there. And Queen would be seen as a leader as well, but there's still something, even though she can be a bit cold, there's still something a bit kind of maternal there, and wants to kind of help others. Then we get to the social life, and Aquarius, the Two of Wands. So this would be the Two of Wands would be a warning for me, I guess, in terms of, instead of just planning to do loads of things with friends, actually get out there and do them. Instead of thinking, I should do this, I should do that, I should do that. So social life, make sure that I keep myself out there, and I'm not just standing looking out at the world and thinking, oh, that would be fun, that would be fun. Actually get out there and do it, and actually have fun and connect with friends more as well. So that's what I'm seeing for there. And then the last card, we'll get Pisces, which is the mystical life or fears or spiritual life, and Ace of Swords. So it's very much, this, again, it's about a new approach. The Ace of Swords is like a new way of doing things. There's a new idea coming. So I guess it's just about being open to that, being open to new things. Don't just, I've done some planning for this year and think, okay, that's the way things are going to go. But this is just saying, no, there could be an idea could come to you at any point. Be open to it, explore it, take it, run with it, go for it. But, I've got to balance all this, and this is where you find balance in the spread as well, because I look back to that Seven of Cups, and I have to find clarity. Now Ace of Swords would definitely be a card about finding that clarity as well. But there's that Knight of Wands about having a sense of direction as well. So So maybe it's like by the time I get round to this Pisces, maybe I do find that clarity and I find that sense of direction, find my purpose, my soul's purpose as well in terms of where I'm headed. And then you want to have an overall look at the spread and see, are there lots of major arcana? Is it going to be a massive year? You know, are the numbers low, are the numbers high, are there repeats of numbers? So there's a few twos in there, and that devil as well would sense to me that there's some balancing to be done, some choices to be made, maybe a bit of duality heading along the way as well. There are quite a few court cards in there, so it's a case of looking at there could be external influences in there as well. So you really want to look at the overall spread and get a feel for it in terms of where that's headed. So I hope this spread is useful for you. If you want to see more spreads like this, just subscribe to my channel below, or you can visit tarotavenue.com. Lots of blog posts there, there's courses, there's all sorts of different tarot fun for you to get involved with. So I appreciate your eyeballs, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.